So if someone's growing up in a place like Santa Ana, Los Angeles, and places that it's dangerous, how would you recommend that they stay safe without becoming involved in gangs?
I mean, if you're visiting, don't try to stop in the hood. You know, that's where most motherfuckers fuck up at. They come from out of town, and you know you want to stop by and see the hood, see where the hood is at, and drive through the streets and all that. For what? You know what I'm saying? It's. I mean, every hood is, so to speak, one and the same. You know what I'm saying? You know, every hood got its violence. Every hood got its bullshit. You know, so if
I
you're not
mean,
from there, it's kind of like, what's the point of even going to it? You feel me?
it's different in California though. Like you go. I mean, I've been all over, bro, and like you go up in Harlem and shit, and ain't motherfuckers that run up on you and ask you where you from and shit like that.
Yeah, culturally, it's different. The lifestyle is different. You know, it's definitely different. But you know, like I said, I feel like you at risk any hood you go to. You know, regardless of how we may look at it. You know what I'm saying? You take a risk in every hood, really. You know, but culturally, yeah, it's way different. Do you run the risk of a motherfucker hitting you up and asking where you from when you just passing by doing, handling, whatever? Yeah, you run that risk. So, like I said, Santa Ana is Southern California. It's not far from LA. We live up to the same, you know what I'm saying, certain, so to speak, certain rules are still the same. You feel me? We still abide by a lot of this gangbanging shit the same way. And
You know
so,
what I think is the most understood thing about gangbangers is that that they're automatically criminals.
yeah,
You know,
I can agree
I
with
don't
that.
think
Yeah.
some people understand that it's literally necessary in certain environments to become part of a gang to even have the ability to go outside.
Yeah, you
Like
got
even
that
if you
down. You
want to
got
go to the
that.
bus
Yeah.
stop to go to
Yeah.
school, like they say, why don't they go to school to get out of there? But they don't understand that somebody might have to walk through three neighborhoods that got plex with your neighborhood just for you to get to that school.
Well, not even that. See, with this gangbanging shit, it's not even a matter of just trying to get to school. It's once you get to school too, the gangbanging is there as well. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas going to school that are, quote unquote enemies. You got niggas from your own potential hood, you know, uh, that are there. So you run that risk not even just going to and from school. They at your school as well, you know. So it's just heavily influenced out here. It's really a lifestyle. It's not just about a motherfucker repping some type of hood. Nah, it's an actual lifestyle out here, you know. We got motherfucking aunts, uncles, granddaddies, you know what I'm saying, generations and after generations that have, you know what I'm saying, been doing this shit. So much blood has been spilled, and you know, I've been through a whole lot, you know, so that's why, like I said, me as a rapper and me as a personal, just as a man, you know, I've evolved so much because I've been through all that shit, you know, and that's why a lot of people that go back to my old music, you'll see where my core fan base was built on mostly just like real old, not even old, just real gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I grew up on. And as I've evolved, I've found myself not to have to really press that persona as much no more. You feel me? Because it's not on me, it's in me. You feel me? And
Or
so with this gang banging shit, I don't need to go out and just be gang bang on every song or none of that shit no more. Motherfucker gonna know when they hear my shit, period. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you hear my music, you're gonna hear my shit and be like, okay, yeah, that nigga right there, that's a solid one. He actually
you
got a
know
story
another
to tell.
jump they don't understand is that gangbangers, like real gangbangers, feel a sense of civic duty.
Yeah. And real gang bangers gonna hold other niggas to it. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You can't just be running around saying that you're a part of something if you're not really a part of it.
I mean, and then like in some ways it's so understandable, man, because like that's just a war zone. It's gotta be because if it wasn't, the police wouldn't have tanks. And if a motherfucker's from what he do? He joined the Czechoslovakian army, right?
Yeah, real talk. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of wars going on outside, you know. Um yeah, I mean that's just part of the lifestyle, you feel me?
But then they just use that shit as another way to sell the narrative to the unaware mainstream that all black people are violent and deadly. I mean, to me,
Well
it's
that
just another way to demonize the black man. Like they use that term post-racial, but I don't believe shit's fucking post-racial.
Well, it goes back to, like you said, you know, they try to paint this picture of every gang member is running around committing crimes. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. As you know, you know, your whatever, wherever your mom decided, you know what I'm saying, wherever your parents decide they want to rent an apartment at, that's your hood. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, it's no different than, you know what I mean, those are your homies. Like, you grow up them being your friends, you got love for them, you know, and it's no different than, you know, one of your homies go outside and get jumped by some other niggas. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna jump into that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You ain't gonna let your homies get packed out. So it's like,
And I mean, that's anywhere. That's a white
that's anywhere.
neighborhood,
So you already
Pennsylvania,
contributing,
whatever.
right? You know what I'm saying? So now it's like it's a family. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a bunch of niggas going through the same shit, being, you know, being part of the same thing. You feel me?
Well,
And
I mean,
having each other's
people
back.
don't realize the whole thing started was because black communities in Los Angeles didn't gain relief from the police, and they had to protect themselves from violent criminals. And people
Well,
formed up in gangs.
well, it goes back to even, you know, you got, you know, the Black Panthers. You feel me?
Yeah,
It was structured. You know what I'm saying? They created a task force to take down the Black Panthers.
yeah, oh yeah,
So,
that's
you know,
proven. You want to tell Trump? It's not no conspiracy. It's real.
they took away all the fathers, all the black fathers in all these homes. You know what I'm saying? They sent them to prison. They killed them. You know,
Murdered them in unjust raids. Gave them drug habits.
so what you expect when you got these little ass kids growing up being oppressed by, you know, police, you know, you know, just the whole judicial system. Motherfuckers is going, you know what I'm saying, gonna act out. And if you ain't got no guidance as a kid, how you gonna act out? You gonna act out more likely violently.
I mean, yeah, because you know, if you have no guidance, you have no rules, and when you have no rules, you push limits further and further.
That part.
And then it don't help that they made for. I mean, I guess it might be getting a little bit better in this manner, but it was no relief in the sense, and they was giving out and the petty manner that they were searching people and locking them up for minimal amounts of drugs. You know, people getting decades for shit. This habits. You know, but now white kids addicted to opiates and shit, and drug addiction's a disease.
It's just racial profiling. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's modern day slavery.
But you
It,
know
it,
what though? It's a virus, man. And I know I've said this on other episodes of my show, but that virus and like they did that shit to hurt the minorities, right? But you can't keep a virus in one community and it spreads, and then you end up with people like me who go to prison under mandatory minimum sentences and end up face down on the hood of hot cars on stop and frisk and all that type shit. You feel me?
well, see, that's the thing, is like America's getting to a point now where the shit is not. It's a lot bigger than. It's not hidden no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as within the other communities, within the white communities, you know, because you got a lot of people that aren't racist, right?
Word.
And they were kind of immune to what goes on because they never seen it for themselves. You feel me?
I mean,
And so
I kind of feel you a little bit, but they ain't believe it when they heard it.
so what I'm saying is, so now once you kind of start seeing it so often, it's kind of like, how can you deny it? So the people, like, that's why you got now, like, you know, people marching like in LA. Like, I was in one of the marches we did in downtown LA with this Black Lives Matter movement, and it was a lot of motherfuckers out there. It was a lot more, I want to say, whites and Asians and people of other colors other than blacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like now America is kind of like at a point now where they realize and they see what the fuck is going on, and people don't want to tolerate that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like that what America was built on, that's a dying breed. You feel me? All that
I mean,
racism
God
shit,
bless
that's
them.
just a dying
I
breed.
hope they still there when it ain't fashionable.
It's still a dime. That part, that's true. But you know, it's like I said, it's still and if they not, they not. You know what I'm saying? I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep doing me regardless. But I do feel like America was built on racism.